Why, hello? I was gonna cut that out, but whatever. Let's keep it on. So I'm back. It's been almost a week. Um, why I'm back, I don't know. I don't have anything planned to talk about. I don't have anything really to talk about. Plus, I'm not home alone. So, this is very awkward for me. Which is why some of my videos, I definitely sound more passionate and, like, out there because I am. I'm, like, screaming in the apartment alone. But today I'm not. So, this video is gonna be very slow because I can only really use one arm. I just took the second skin off of my Corona Soul Eater tattoo. I posted it on my community page if anyone is interested to see how it looks. First off, I do not do well with like piercings and tattoos. I get very anxious that everything is dirty around me. It's like nothing bad is gonna happen if something doesn't directly touch the area, you know? But to me it's like if I breathe on it, either from like across the room, somehow, I don't know how that works, but like if someone breathes on it, I'm like, oh, it's gonna get infected now. Like it won't. But that's where my brain goes, you know? Which is why I've like tried so many fucking times to take piercings, but I end up taking them out because I get so scared. And also fed up because a lot of them have been lip tattoos. What? Lip piercings. And it's so hard to eat. And like I need to be so like conscious of everything that's in my face and everything that touches my face. So after taking the second skin off now, it's like chaos ensue for the next at least week, because like the first week is the most crucial, you know, to a tattoo and a piercing. So today's the fourth day. They say to keep the second skin on for 3 to 5, so I was like, let's just do 4 then. Like right in the middle. So it looks good. The second skin wasn't too hard to get off. But it's like the placement on my arm, I can't really put it in the sink, which is where I usually clean it. So I might have to start doing it in the shower. Like I know it's easier, but I feel like everything in the shower is dirty. Like here I go again. But you know, he's moisturized right now. He's just chilling. I don't know how I'm gonna live my life without having to worry. Like, thank God I'm unemployed because then I can just sit inside and take it slow for at least the first week. Because the second week it starts getting like scabby and just easier to deal with. Like, you still have to be a little conscious, but not as much as when it's so fresh, you know? I don't know if anyone who watches my videos have tattoos, but if you do, please give me some tips. Like, I have 3 already, like, that I've healed completely. Like they're like a year old at least, all of them. But I have no idea how I did that. I've said it before, my memory is so fucking bad, so I don't remember what I did or how I did anything. I don't know who that person was. Because I had tattoos at school. I was in school every day with fresh tattoos. Like, do you know how dirty a school is? And somehow I managed to heal 3 tattoos at school. So how can sitting at home be bad? I don't know, but I'm scared. I hope it'll be fine. I think it will be. Like, I'm trying to just like calm myself down. But it's funny because like my one friend has 1 tattoo one that she designed herself, which is pretty fun. And I asked her for help because I don't remember how I healed 3. That's embarrassing. Ugh. Mm-mm. So because I got Krona tattooed, because like I haven't seen Soul Eater in like 2.5 years. That was the first time I saw it. Like, I had it in the back of my mind, but I haven't been an anime fan for that long and a watcher, like an active watcher. But I did Cave and I did watch it. I really enjoyed it. It's really good. So if you haven't watched it, do that. Thank you. It was a really impulse tattoo as well. Cause I was kind of like joking, like, should I get a new tattoo? Like, I was feeling really manic for some reason. And then I saw that the tattoo artist that did my last 2 tattoos had an open day, like 2 days from the time I thought about it, you know? So I sent him a message and I was like, if he is still available, maybe I should do it. He did have time, so he could do it. And I picked Krona purely because of a song, which, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, thankfully the tattoo's good, you know? He's a really good tattoo artist. But okay, so I had a lot of like bumps going into the tattoo, or like closer to the day. Like the same day that I decided to do it and like schedule the appointment and stuff, I had a breakdown because I was so fucking nervous. I still am. Especially now that the second skin is off, but I was so scared because like I would say tattoos are easier to heal than piercings for sure, but it's still so scary. And like I wouldn't consider myself a germaphobe, but I don't like the thought of like eating something with dirty hands and getting sick, that kind of thing, you know? I wash my hands a lot, so they're really, really dry all the time. Like I know that's probably like, oh, but you're always clean, so like a tattoo should just be a piece of cake. It's not. It's not. Even though I wash my hands like 3 times in one session, I dry them off and I'm like, but now they're dirty again. Like they're not, but in my head they are, you know? So jumping into a tattoo is really scary for me. Like it's gotten worse since I got my last 2 tattoos because I would literally just hop on the train right after school and go get a tattoo. No problem. But I can't do that now. Because I'm, like, the older I get, the more scared I get of, like, everything. So, like, when I cleaned the tattoo earlier, already I was like, it doesn't feel clean. It doesn't feel clean. I'm, like, sitting on my bed. Like, I'm sitting on the other side of where I sleep. Like, I'm sitting at, like, the foot of my bed. But I feel like sitting here, the place where I'm gonna be sleeping, like, with my head and my arm, is gonna get contaminated and dirty. But like nothing is dirty if it doesn't directly touch it, you know what I mean? At least I hope so, and I'm getting scared. Like that's how my brain works. But yeah, I had a breakdown. So I originally sent him a message being like, you know what, I think I'm gonna have to cancel. But then I woke up many times that night, dreaming about it. And I was like, maybe I should still do it. So the next day, early in the morning, I deleted the message and pretended like it didn't happen because I hadn't read it yet. So I just pretended it didn't happen, and he sent me a message being like, hey, I think you sent me a message, but I didn't see it. But if you want to push it to a later date, that's fine. And I was like, no, I feel better, because I did feel better after sleeping. But then the same day, I had another breakdown, crying, being like, am I ready for this? Like, I don't want to do it. So again, I sent him a message being like, I don't think I can do it. I'm so sorry. Like the night before the day, you know? But then the next morning I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna go do it. Do I regret that mentality now? Kinda. Because I'm really scared. So I deleted the message again, obviously, and then I sent him a message being like, okay, I'm coming in today. And I was like, okay, good. See you. Went in, got it done, went out. Second skin was fine. Like, it was in the crevice of, like, the inside of my elbow, which was really difficult. Like, I couldn't bend my arm because I was scared that the second skin was gonna pop off. Because the last time I got a tattoo, it was Suga from Haikyuu. There was so much black that the second skin popped the same day I got it. And I just felt the ink drip down my arm, and I immediately, like, freaked the fuck out. I googled some stuff, and then I sent my tattoo artist a message, and it was like, take the second skin off, wash it, and start the process now. It healed just fine, I think. So, like, I know I can do it. But I'm still scared. I'm so scared. Especially when it comes to sleeping, because I am not a still sleeper. I toss and turn a lot when I sleep, so I was thinking of sleeping with like a long sleeve on. I think that should be fine. I'm not sure. Like I said, if any of you have tattoos, please tell me if that's a good idea or not, because Google is conflicting. It goes back and forth. Like, unstable X's. Like, come on. I just want to know the answer. I think it's fine as long as it's loose. And, like, if I lay in a specific position, I don't move too much. So, I don't know. Because I'm scared that I'm going to end up, like, itching the tattoo or accidentally touching it, even though I do wash my hands before I go to bed. I always do that for some reason. During the day, that's fine. But when I'm going to sleep, my hands need to be squeaky clean. For no reason. But anyways. Also, yeah, about the show, like, I started rewatching it yesterday, and it's like, I missed it, because I was like, I got the tattoo, I need to rewatch it. But it was really trippy, because I hadn't watched it in a while. And, like, with my memory and stuff, it was really weird. Like, I rolled up my sleeve and boom, the Krona was on my fucking arm. I was like, what? It's kind of trippy. Oh, no, I shouldn't get into the topic, and I know, like, I'm trying not to. Because I know there are a lot of those kinds of people in this community. Like, I'm not, oh my god. But I don't know if I can't not talk about it. Because on my community post, a person commented asking if Krona was agender. What the fuck does that mean? Like, no hate to the person. I'm just like, what? Because, okay, I know canonically Krona is like a they, them, or they, it, whatever. In the show, he said he, him. So I call him him. Like, I call him for, you know, a boy. I was in that part as well. Like, I took part in that whole thing back during, like, lockdown and stuff, and a bit after, with, like, the pronouns and identity and all that shit. I'm just over it. Like, it's kind of stupid. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, I get, like, sometimes it's really clever, like with the new Frankie from my like Monster High, being a they them, because, you know, they're stitched up by like different body parts. Like, that's genius. And like Krona is like a mix from like a weapon and a Meister, you know? So him being called like a thing makes sense because he's also a weapon. But why not him it? Why does it have to be they them? Is it because there's two in one? Like, huh? And when people get so damn offended that you're not using the right pronouns, excuse me for thinking there are only two genders. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to get into this topic. I really don't, because I know people are sensitive, and I know, like, identity is hard for people, but it's like TikTok have melted your brains. And before you jump into the comments and just be like, oh, you're this and that side of in politics, I'm not into politics whatsoever. I have my own opinions, and I don't care about politics. I don't know anything about politics. I don't know anything. I'm just saying that, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, unless you're trans, then I 100% understand. 100% understand, because I thought I was multiple times in my life, and it did hurt. Like, I'm not saying that my pain is the same as yours, obviously, but it's like, it did hurt a bit when people called me, like, she instead. But the they them thing is just, oh my god. And neo pronouns, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. I'm not calling you a Caesar. No. It's like, if you think about it, with like any kind of other animal, two genders, why does it have to be different for humans? Like, I'm not criticizing everyone who, you know, has that like thought process, I guess. I don't know, who identifies as something different. Like, you do what you want with your life, but like, don't be so like out there about every little fucking detail, because I don't care. I don't care. I didn't want to get into that topic. I know, I'm so sorry. But one thing I can get aboard are definitely like sexualities, because I have dabbled into a lot, but some of the flags, dude, what the fuck? Some of the flags are just literally insane. And some sexualities don't need to exist because they aren't real. Like, I don't have any examples, but you get what I mean. This was not what this video was gonna turn into. I am so sorry. And I don't mean to offend anyone. Like I said, live your life the way you want to. I just don't care. Don't care. So, like, tattoo plans, I was intending, like, for, like, around New Year's. Like, in my older videos, I talked about, like, I think I did, I don't know, about, like, getting a haiku sleeve and, like, haiku tattoos. I'm wondering if I'm, like, over haiku. Oh, no, you didn't hear that. I did not say I'm wondering if I kind of am over it. I don't know if it's because I haven't watched it in a while, or if my memory, because the thing about my memory is that I forget feelings. Like, I forget why I felt this way about something, and like, I can have a breakdown and then not long after just be completely fine because I forget why I felt that way and what made me feel that way. So maybe I'm over it, maybe I'm not. Oh, I don't know. Should have a watch party of just Haikyuu, honestly. On recent updates, I've started playing more Animal Crossing on my Switch. I got my Switch a few years ago, and it's just been laying around. I really needed to play more, so I bought the, like, Happy Home, whatever the fuck it's called, for $25. Kinda killed me, but I have been playing, I've been grinding it. I've done over 30 homes already. Because basically you can go to this island and like work and get money. Oh, I should check in, by the way, because there are new items today. But you can just create like vacation homes for different villagers, even your own. And it's just really chill, really fun, and like I love decorating. So it's really fun that you can just get like a catalog of so many things and just do whatever you want. It's so fun. Like yesterday I played it while listening to Melanie Martinez. Amazing. Who's, not that we're on that topic though, because I had no plan for this video, obviously. It has no structure. What's your favorite Melanie album? Right now, I would say Portals, 100%. Second place, maybe Crybaby. Third place, After School. And fourth place, K12. Just because I haven't listened to much of K12 lately, so I'm not that into it that I used to be. I have all the CDs except for K12, so I should buy that one. I should. Favorite song from each album? I'm just talking, I don't know. From Portals, I would say Void. Just like Melanie herself, 100%. Moon Cycle is actually really fun to listen to. Like, I bullied it, like, the fuck out of it when it was new, just because of that one part. You know the part. You know the part. But I really like the song. If you're speaking deluxe version, Pluto. Oh my god, Pluto. Powder. Milk of the Siren. And of course, Nymphology and Evil. Those are my top picks. But I love all the songs, but those are like the absolute top. And Crybaby, I have no idea. I like Alphabet Boy just because not long ago I realized that it's like in alphabetical order in the beginning, like in the verses, and it's so smart. She's a genius. From After School, Glued, 100%. I love Glued. And Numbers, my top two favorites, and then probably The Bakery on like third place. It's a little overplayed at this point. I'm a little tired of it. But Glued, number one, 100%. I fucking love that song. K12, I like Drama Club. I really like Drama Club. Nurse's Office, yes. The Wheels on the Bus, Hit the Spot, yep. Any other ones? Don't know. That was just my little Melanie ramble. I don't know. What was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, I've also downloaded a different game, Stardew Valley. Ooh, I have never played Stardew Valley before, like yesterday. I bought it yesterday. As of making this. I have it on my Switch, and my friend was like, do you want to play together, like co-op? And I was like, yeah, sure. She's playing on PC. You cannot play one on Switch and one on PC. I didn't know that. So I had to buy the game twice. Once on my Switch and once on Steam. So that, fantastic. I don't know how to play. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a farm life girly. I had to like Google how to plant seeds. I didn't know. But so far it's kind of fun. A little bit. The time goes really fast though. Damn. It's like 5 minutes in and then the whole day has passed, like in game. But alright. So if any of you have a Nintendo Switch and want to play with me, let's do it. Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, whatever you want. I'm probably gonna buy more games because, like I said, I spent $400 on a Nintendo Switch Lite. I am not letting it just lay there and collect dust like it has done for like the past year. Like, I logged into Animal Crossing and like chatted with my villagers because I don't want them to leave me. It's been 10 months. I didn't play for 10 months. This is like last Easter. What the fuck? What the fuck? I had no idea. I had no idea. Speaking of Easter, do you remember those little like yellow chickens that people poured water on? They were so funny. I bought some last year and I still have them. I put water on one, destroyed. Like, it would not fluff back up. Which, like, should be common sense, I guess. But they're so funny. I tried to find this one video I had, but I can't find it. I didn't find it on TikTok, but my god, fantastic. There were a lot of comments on my last video about like the yaoi stuff. Some were rude and some were really understanding and some were kind of just curious, you know, which like I get all the different views, but nah. But it was kind of scary to like read that some of y'all started reading yaoi when you were like 14. I mean, same, but like, damn. Damn. Shit. I'm like thinking of making a video on killing stalking and why I love it, but not for the reasons some people like it, I guess. I don't know. Probably what this video could have been, but I want to be alone for that because I'm gonna scream my lungs out. But like after making that, like I've realized different things. Like I forgot people are getting yaoi tattoos, and some of them are not appropriate. It's like, why did you have to do that? What do you gain from doing that? The privilege to keep your shirt on 24/7 because no one wants to see it? Great. You could have done that for free. Like, I don't... And like, I also mentioned it in some of my replies to like, just hating comments. I don't know if they were hating or just rude or whatnot. Or just delusional, like I was, thinking that there was literally nothing wrong with the majority of the things I read. They're like, oh, what's the problem? Like, or like, read the synopsis. English is not my first language. Like, read the synopsis first. But it's like, you think I'm gonna do that? I'm not reading all that. But like, if you scroll down a little bit to the comments that people are warning you of like rape and abuse, why the fuck would you read like? But it's like, people don't get that when something is popular, you just want to hop on the bandwagon and read it without like knowing anything about it, I guess. And like, a lot of edits and videos and stuff are on TikTok, where kids are. Have you heard of this before, 10-year-olds? Like, they are on TikTok being influencers, which I don't condone. Like, go play with your Barbie dolls, please, you don't belong here. Which is my point, because they can come across it hate kids. I don't like kids, but it's like, you shouldn't be showing them that stuff either, you know? Like, just calm it down. Or one comment that it was so funny, but I also, like, didn't want to keep it on my feed, I guess. Someone commented, wah, someone's mad about gay sex. No, it's not. It was the funniest comment. One of the funniest comments. Someone also, like, commented that the top from Jinx looked like Spirit the horse, and he does. 100%, and he deserves that hate. Jesus. My god. I hate whenever Jinx pops up on any feed I have. Like, I don't want to see that. I can live my life very well without seeing any more of Jinx. Please. And, like, when I looked for those, like, Easter chickens from the trend, like, 2 years ago, or a year ago, I don't know. See, it's all connected. I found a lot of the edits I used to save of, like, BJ Alex and Painter of the Night and stuff from back in my Delulu days. Jesus Christ, I was not well in the head. The same with K-pop. Oh my god, don't get me started on K-pop. Don't get me started on that. Please. It's awful. If I, like, maybe I'll make a video on it. I don't know how interesting that would be for people, but I've been in the fandom. I'm kind of out of the fandom. But, you know, whatever. I should have used this, like, speed paint in the background for something more informative than just rambling, but whatever. It's an adopt that I made, but I decided to keep her for myself, and she's also up as a keychain on my Etsy store for pre-order. I have put in the order to buy the actual keychains, so they're not shipped yet, but I sent them the files, and I'm just waiting for them to finish them and ship them out, and then I will ship them to you the second I get the chance to. But I don't know how to do international shipping. I don't know how to do anything. So please be patient with me if it takes long, because I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. But I really want to start my small business, so I just jumped into it head on and didn't know what I was doing. So I got scammed. We're not talk about that. But yeah. All my adopts are still up. None of them are sold yet, so you can go to my community post on my TikTok or Instagram and look at them for yourself. Any kind of interaction would be very much appreciated, but you know. I think that's all. It was mostly tattoo stuff, but, like, I need help. I am anxious. But yeah, I think that was all that I really had to talk about. Like, I was sitting here talking to myself and I was like, wait, I can make a video. Why do I have to sit here talking to myself when I can be talking to you about me? But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be saying anything else. I think that was all I had on my mind, on my noggin for right now. Yeah. I'll see you next time when I drop another banger. That was a good B. But yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Which is why I made this, because I had no idea what I was gonna do, but I felt you needed to get some kind of content to enjoy. I don't know. Yeah, I'll see you next time, gang. I'll see you next time. Rock on.